It's playtime with the Sleepy Boys.
I'm gonna be honest with you, I've never seen Ghost either, so
Oh my god.
you're basically telling me the synopsis. Okay, so
Get some lube, take your pants off, watch it.
right now?
He gets murdered over money. And then Whoopi Goldberg helps.
Whoopi Goldberg is a medium in this movie that Patrick Swayze talks to so he can talk to his wife.
Look, okay, listen. Whoopi Goldberg has always worn at least a large.
Thank you.
So I don't know what kind of medium you're talking about, but
That's rude.
what? I'm a large-bodied fellow myself. I wear double XLs. There's nothing wrong. There's no shame in that.
Do not talk about Whoopi Goldberg.
Whoopi Goldberg is a fucking amazing actress. Just because she's plus size does not make her any less of an actress. I think you're being closed-minded by saying I can't say she's.
You know, you shouldn't call her an actress because she's just an actor.
Yeah, I think you talking about the size of your shirts makes you closed-minded. So,
Fuck you, Chris. that was great. I liked that. No, speaking of ghosts and
I
shit.
hated it. It was still funny.
Have y'all watched The Haunting of Hill House by chance? The new
Yes.
Netflix series?
yeah, that's not good.
I didn't watch Bly Manor though.
I started on Bly Manor anyway. So I watched The Haunting
You
of Hill
gotta
House.
watch the first season.
I'd have.
Okay.
Watching The Witcher.
Yeah, it's a crazy show.
I watched part of The Witcher. I haven't finished it. Anyway, so I watched.
By that, Henry Cavill is so hot.
Yeah.
So I watched Haunting of Hill House, the TV
Hard when
series.
I watched it. It's difficult to get
God.
through.
You're hard.
Jesus fucking Christ!
I breathe. It gets hard.
I don't think I'm gonna get through my story here.
I'm sorry.
So
Now you know how it feels like to be Key.
Am I the key when Key's not here now?
But you have to have a certain pecking order. And
I know.
just-
We've already established the pecking order. I've accepted that. No, so I was for our final project in one of my literary classes or my literature classes, we had to do a psychoanalysis of The Haunting of Hill House. I actually just finished my final essay for that today, and we did it based on the book. Which, as I said, I watched the TV series, and you know what the book has to do with the TV series?
Nothing.
The names. It's
Yeah.
only the names, and I
It's
was
essentially like a James Bond movie.
I was so pissed off because like I'm reading this book and I'm like, all right, we're on like chapter 27 out of 35, and no ghosts have shown up. We should probably be getting some ghosts here pretty soon, right? No,
That's not how this works.
it was all about fucking mental illness. Which, don't get me wrong, it's great that we have books making awareness of that kind
I
of
thought
shit.
he was just gonna say, "Don't get me wrong, mental illness is great."
Fucking love mental illness. But when you have a book called The Haunting of Hill House, you would think that there would be some kind of, spooks going on.
Did you never watch the movie House on Haunted Hill?
Nope, have not.
It is literally a movie with no monsters or ghosts or anything. It's a psychological horror, and it's just like sounds and shadows and creaks and stuff in this mansion, and you literally watch the
dumb.
people that are there lose their mind and go insane.
That's stupid. And Chris, what should I not say?
So good.
You can't say spooks.
Why?
It's racial.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I'm sorry if I didn't mean to offend anybody if that was a racial slur. There was no ghosts.
No, don't do it.
No, 13 Ghosts was a great movie.
Speaking of
no,
racial slurs,
I prefer 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, but
Oh,
Dude,
shit. I'm sorry.
here's a little piece of trivia for you.
if a ghost shits in the wood, do you see it?
If a ghost shits at all, do you see it? I don't think it matters where. But no, do you know what the first main like Scooby-Doo movie, not counting the like Scooby-Doo and Shaggy movies, but do you know what the first Scooby-Doo movie to acknowledge like real monsters was?
Wasn't it the one with the cats?
On Monster Island?
And
Yeah,
New
that's the one.
Orleans?
That's the one.
Scooby-Doo on Zombie Island?
It was a fucking great movie. I remember watching that when it first came out.
Wait, Scooby-Doo and Zombie Island was the first one?
Well, they had the cat people in that one too.
Okay, I was gonna say, because I just remember like you had these like very like New Orleans, like Louisiana,
Like just
people.
super New Orleans-y voices and all that.
Yeah, and then they just started turning into cats, and I had questions.
That's when Brandon became a furry.
I was just like, what is happening? What is going on? Those aren't masks. You can't fake that.
Yeah. Well, the pirates were coming over to the island for the peppers, and then the pirates were being dicks to the farmers, so the farmers asked the pirates to kill them, and then the cat people murdered the pirates. So
And then they were cursed.
yeah, so there were
stay-
zombies
yes.
and cat peoples on one island.
Zombies and cat people living together. Pure
Mass hysteria.
pandemonium. Mass hysteria. Real biblical shit.
Great fucking.
Great reference.
No, the Scooby Doo movie.
Well, both of them were great.
Fuck this guy.
Also, can we talk about how perfect Matthew Lillard was as Shaggy?
He was perfect.
Like so much
He
so.
only used, I don't know if you noticed or not, but he only used about 1% of his strength.
For fuck's sake. Also, like he was so perfect that they made him Shaggy in all of the animated films up till like the most recent one. Like he voiced,
really?
yeah, he voiced.
I
like,
didn't know he continued voicing.
So he was the voice of Shaggy up, like I said, up until that Scoob movie came out.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who voiced him in Scoob?
Will Forte?
No.
Yeah.
Will Forte doesn't sound like fucking Shaggy.
He barely sounds Shaggy-ish. It was.
I love Will Forte. Don't get me wrong, but
I do too. Don't get me wrong.
Was he Ron Stop?
Will Forte?
no,
Who's Will Forte?
no. See, you gotta remember, with all the Disney shows, they kept everybody that was like in a Disney show.
Yeah.
Were the ones that went and voice acted. So,
He was on Boy Meets
the
World.
sister for and even Stevens was the older
The
sister.
hot one.
The one named Ren. What was her name? Ren.
I've never
Yeah.
actually watched
She's
Steven
impossible.
Stevens.
Christy Carlson Romano. Don't
That one.
fucking test me, you piece of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's
Super hot.
she's Kim Possible.
I know.
Yeah.
Y'all went two very different ways with that statement. She is Kim Possible, super fucking hot.
Yeah, it applies to both. She's hot and Kim Possible's hot.
Impossible 17.
Kim Possible is a cartoon character.
Not anymore,
Brandon.
she's not. It's been about 15 years.
Wow.
I'd say she's probably about 30.
I mean, Stewie Griffin's, been on the air for
Yeah.
fucking 20-something years now, and he's still a baby, so...
I just imagine. It looks like a baby.
Deborah Duff also still looks incredible.
She is the lead in the How I Met Your Father that's coming out.
Can we talk about how unnecessary that
I'm
movie,
gonna
that
watch
series
it
was?
just to support her and see how she does, and then I'll judge it off of her performance. Because I like her a lot.
Yeah, it's basically about a guy telling the story of how he wants to fuck his kid's aunt.
Yeah,
And they encouraged him.
yeah.
You should go fuck Aunt Robin.
Go get that puss, Dad. Yeah, fuck yeah. Hey, save some for me.
Get some of that clean lady ween.
Yeah, I had that kid from Wizards of Waverly Place.
It sure did, Chris.
It did.
You have quite the extensive knowledge of Disney shows, and I'm here for it.
That's what we need. That's what the show's been lacking. Some weird Disney live action knowledge.
I was super into Disney. Not the movies. I hated the movies.
This is like
Oh, this is
wait,
the part
you
where
didn't like the
this is the-
like you didn't like Smart House?
No, I
This,
love Smart
this is the
House.
part where Stubbs goes Rosebud.
No, I just hate musicals in Disney.
Why?
Except for The Princess and the Frog.
That movie is so underrated.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys, and you guys are gonna think less of me for it.
I already think very little of you.
I know.
Good at they too.
Yeah. I very much enjoyed the High School Musical films.
That's fair.
That's
The first two, mostly because I was
You're gay, but you're.
I'm not gay. I'm gay-ish.
I'm bisexual.
Oh my God, Mark, you're gonna have to do some bleeping here, but I have to tell you guys a story.
Oh no! Why?
So I want to clarify a couple of things real quick. I'm part of the LGBT community. My older sister's a lesbian. My younger sister's pansexual. It's the only reason
This makes me really feel like this is gonna take a turn.
This is the only reason I get to use certain words.
What are you doing?
So, we were riding in the car the other day, me and my older sister, and we got on the topic of like certain words slurs that are used by certain people, but like are okay for other people to use.
Mark,
What?
did you drop the J word?
I don't know what wait. I think I know what word you're talking about, but I want to confirm it here.
Spell it.
I'm not going to spell it out. Just check the general chat. Is that the word you're talking about, Brandon?
No, that's not. But it's really funny your head went that direction.
What word are you talking about?
Shit.
The one that the one that Chris said. No, it's not that. Oh God, so we're riding in the car, and my sister's talking about was telling me about like one of her racist like dead relatives, and they had
fun conversation.
I know, and I don't remember how we got up, but he would.
Hey, you know how you liked great grandpa? Well, did you know?
Not my relative, but so there was a like hazelnuts.
Wait, how is it her relative but not yours?
We have different mothers.
It's all relative.
We have different mothers.
Okay.
But there was apparently back in like the early 19th century, a nickname for hazelnuts was certain word toes.
Yep.
What?
It was N-word toes.
Ninja.
What?
Yeah, apparently that was a commonly accepted nickname for hazelnuts back in the day.
What the fuck? What? Okay.
I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm just telling you what I know, what I found out.
How do you know this?
My great grandmother called pecans that.
Yeah, so like.
Did they just call all nuts that?
No, the only ones that are. I don't know. I wasn't alive then. I'm just telling you. I know what this is. These are things I found out recently.
Hey, son, hand me some of those blank toes.
Exactly. That's exactly what I have.
Pistachios.
I haven't even.
You don't have to call them that.
Yeah.
So anyway, somehow the conversation came up about the soft A versus the hard ER.
I realized I said my dad.
The soft
I
A
was
versus
playing
the
my-
hard ER?
Yeah, with that particular word.
Did you? Oh.
No. To clarify.
Hold on. No. So, Mark, it's okay. This made me think of a news story that I saw back in grade school. It was a teacher, an English teacher, that was defending his use in a class of the N-word.
Oh, they made a fun of that on what's it called, Boondocks.
Oh yeah, they did.
Get the fuck out of
But yeah,
here.
that's an actual thing that happened, and the guy was like, "No, I used a soft A.
Yeah.
I didn't go in with the hard R." And he was like, just like,
I remember
no,
that.
You don't get to do this, man.
I remember that article. Anyway, so my sister was talking about it, and she's like, "Is like there's no other slurs that are used like that, are there?" And Mark, get ready to do the bleepage, like I said, and I was like, "Well, yeah, as part of the LGBT community, we just throw fag around left and right." And she's like, "No, you don't. That's not true at all." And I was like, "Yeah, it's like you run into a room. What's up, my fags?" And
I wish you would do that to us. I would love that so much. I'd be like, "Wow, it's like being back in school."
oh my god, so like we were sitting there for like 10 minutes. I was just, I lie at times.
What? You?
I know. And so I was just letting her. I had a feeling she didn't believe me, but I went on for about 10 minutes, just like, yeah,
Which is a smart reaction to have, is to not believe you.
Yeah, no, I don't blame people for that. But yeah, so we get home, and we were getting together with my other sister, who is the lesbian, and her family, and
that was weird.
That was a weird stressor.
to clarify
The
who
lesbian.
the one that I'm, because the one I was talking to before is not part of the LGBT community. the one I was talking to this time.
So wait, how would she know if everybody just walks into a room and is like, "Hey," and just calls everyone, you know?
Calls everyone what, Brandon?
Why are you being aggressive with that pen towards me?
Anyway, so she tells my other sister, again, who's part of the LGBT community. She's like, so Mark tells me that as part of the LGBT community, y'all just go around saying like, "Hey, what's up, my fags?" And my other sister, lost her shit laughing because she knows like that's just the kind of stupid shit that I make up, and she's just like, "Yeah, no, like we don't really do that all the time, but you know, if you're really close with the person, sometimes you can." So
Such weird rules.
it's not true at all. Like it's not. I was just being an ass and. My sister thought it was funny. Do I have to bleep it out? Do I have to bleep that out?
I don't think so. I think you're okay.
I would.
Yeah, you. If it was you, Chris, we would.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not monetized, so it doesn't matter.
Why? What is preventing you from being able to say that as much as Mark?
Are you part of the LGBT community?
I could be.
You could be, but you're not.
What does that take? You want to see my papers? Is that what you want to do?
I mean,
If your papers is you just showing me your starfish, then yes.
Chris and I were totally gonna fuck when I was up in Austin, but you guys took up all the time, so I didn't get to.
everybody here's a Polaroid of me blowing a guy,
Oh, can I see?
so I get to say it.
This is a weird thing that Chris did just so he could say a word. It's very on brand for you, though, to do something stupid so you can try to say a word.
I'm fine with that.
Chris really
Next
wants to
thing
say
you know-
that word.
Or you know it, Chris is going to be like, "I'm dating a Jewish woman. Don't worry, it's not anti-Semitic because I love her."
It's anti-Semitic.
It is.
Brandon,
It is.
Brandon, the problem
Yeah.
is what the story you're telling is from like a month ago, so he.
It's okay if people love us. They'll go
Fuck!
listen
Fuck!
to that
Fuck! He
episode.
killed me.
Yeah.
I got shot. Oh, there's like 4 other cops shooting at me. That's the problem.
Oh, is that the problem?
I didn't see the other cops.
Continue